If a nation expects to be ignorant and free in a state of civilization, it expects what never was and never will be. Thomas Jefferson. Chinese kids from Shanghai have achieved the highest test scores in the world on standardized tests of math, science, and reading. The Chinese kids came in first place in all three categories. American kids didn't do as well. They came in 23rd in science, 17th in reading, and 31st in math out of 65 countries. When it comes to education, just like healthcare and other issues, we are not number one. But we are still indisputably number one when it comes to military spending. We spend more on our military than the next 14 countries in the world combined. In October, China unveiled the world's fastest supercomputer. Alfred McCoy, a history professor at the University of Wisconsin, has commented that while China is increasing its scientific accomplishments, the generation of brilliant American scientists is about to reach retirement age, and the generation of Americans coming up behind them is not adequately educated to replace them. The Chinese are focused on education. They are raising teacher salaries and grooming a generation of geniuses. We, however, have built a creationist museum in Kentucky, where kids can go to learn that the Earth is 4,000 years old, and humans used to play with dinosaurs. We've got Senator Rand Paul calling for the abolishment of the Department of Education and turning school curricula over to local and state governments. Senator Paul is evidently not concerned about the local school boards in different parts of the country who have tried to get creationism taught as a credible science. But Senator Paul is afraid that federally funded public schools could allow teachers to openly discuss gay families with their students. He did not say that. Yes, he did. What does the future hold for our country if our pathologic homophobia and fears of teachers turning our kids gay prevents us from giving our kids a world-class education? The American population used to have the highest percentage of college graduates of any country in the world. Today, we're number 9. And we are a shocking number 24 in the percentage of kids who graduate from high school. Public schools are struggling with diminishing budgets. Teachers are being laid off, and some schools are dropping down to only 4 school days per week. We cannot possibly continue our current level of military spending forever. But for a fraction of our military budget, we can have a public school system that turns out the smartest kids on the planet. And those kids will grow up to be scientists and engineers that will make America the world leader in alternative energy and other technologies. The journey back to the #1 spot as a nation begins in a public school.